And welcome back to Smackdown here on Aftershock Wrestling Entertainment. Bianca Belair set for this fatal four-way Money in the Bank qualifying match with Iyo Sky's. Iyo Sky is just blindsided Bianca Belair. She is not in this match. She's not even a Smackdown superstar, yet she is attacking Bianca Belair. I mean, granted, she was kind of collateral damage when Bianca Belair attacked Becky Lynch after Iyo Sky's qualifying match against Becky Lynch, which Iyo lost. Becky won and qualified for Money in the Bank, and Bianca Belair came in to attack Becky Lynch, and she attacked Iyo as well, which they've kind of had some issues over the women's tag team titles in recent weeks. So this has just been boiling under the surface and coming to a head here after that brutal attack on Monday Night Raw. Iyo Sky getting some revenge on Bianca Belair, but in the process, she is, kind of threatening her chances at Money in the Bank here. Bianca Belair is scheduled for a fatal four-way qualifying match here as we take a look at this replay of Iyo Sky coming through the crowd and blindsiding Bianca. So Bianca's scheduled for a fatal four-way qualifier tonight, which was supposed to be right now. And Iyo Sky not done yet, clearing off the announce table. Looks like she has got blood in her eyes here, looking to really hurt Bianca Belair, possibly take her out of contention. Iyo Sky taking umbrage to being the collateral damage in that attack on Becky Lynch, I guess. Oh no, powerbomb on the table. Is Bianca Belair going to be able to continue here tonight? I mean, she might not be able to compete in this fatal four-way after this brutal attack. I mean, she's not being able to fight back at all. Iyo Sky has just completely surprised her. Oh no. Iyo Sky, the genius of the sky, about to fly. Moonsault over the moonsault through the table, takes out Bianca Belair. As we take another look at this in slow motion, colliding with Bianca Belair, taking her through the table. She is getting medical treatment here. Chelsea Green out here. She says, Mr. Postman, I assume she's talking about Post Malone, says, I'm the Women's United States Champion, Chelsea Green, and given what just happened to poor Bianca Belair, I think you should call this whole Money in the Bank qualifying match off, and since I'm the champ, award the spot to me, which Chelsea is in the match. I mean, Bianca's hurt. Thanks, Iyo. I've beat Michin a million times, and my bestie, leader of the Secret Herbist, Piper Niven, would never fight me, so there's really no need at all for this fatal four-way. Make the right call, Mr. Postman, which Postman, obviously the interim general manager of SmackDown, Post Malone. Chelsea apparently doesn't know who he is or doesn't know how to pronounce his name, but Post Malone, hearing Chelsea Green out here talking, decides to come out here. So Bianca Belair is getting medical treatment, seeing if she's going to be medically cleared for this match. We've moved this qualifying match to the end of the show. It was supposed to start off the show, but we will have it as the main event now. At least, that's our understanding. We'll hear from Post Malone here and see what he has to say about Chelsea's request. He says, Chelsea, I'm actually a big fan of yours. You work hard. You don't care what people think of you. And yes, you're a champ. But because of all that, I'm not going to just hand you the spot. You're going to have to earn it. And you'll do that here tonight. The Fatal 4-Way is still on. Bianca's banged up, but she's medically cleared. Okay. And as for Piper Niven, well, I think you'd be surprised what she's willing to do for this opportunity. Chelsea says, how dare you? Who do you think you are? I'll be taking this up with your manager. Classic Chelsea, storming off. So there will be a Fatal 4-Way. Bianca Belair is going to be participating in that Fatal 4-Way still at the end of the show in the main event, thankfully. And, here's Piper Niven on the ramp. Piper, girl, thank you for coming down to put this clown in his place. Tell him you'd never fight me in a fatal four-way match, Chelsea says to Piper here. Let's see what Piper has to say in response. This should be interesting. Piper, leader of the Secret Herbist, she says, Chelsea, I love you, but I will win that match tonight, even if I have to go through you. Oh, tension flaring between the besties, as Chelsea put them. Well, now we've shifted to Miz in the ring, trying to shake the hand of Aleister Black. Oh, cheap shot by the Miz. That is not going to go well for Aleister Black here, returning recently to Smackdown to WWE. Oh, sweeps the leg, Karate Kid style, or, you know, Cobra Kai style, I guess, and is taking down the Miz. Aleister Black defeated Carmelo Hayes last week, and if you recall, a couple of weeks ago, The Miz and Carmelo Hayes were in a Fatal 4-Way qualifying match for Money in the Bank. Aleister Black has beaten one of them. Now he's here competing against The Miz, who tried to get one up on Aleister Black. That didn't quite go to go the way that The Miz had intended it to go, and he is getting the stuffing beat out of him here on SmackDown here tonight. Aleister Black, former standout star in NXT, came to the main roster, first teaming up with Ricochet for a while, then tried to strike out on his own, had this thing where, you know, people would knock on his door, had this great rivalry with a former competitor here that went by the name of Buddy Murphy, left, went to AEW for a while, dominated with the House of Black, but now he is back here in WWE, looking to make a name for himself once again here on SmackDown. Making his return, like I said, just recently. And now he's going head-to-head with The Miz. Miz with that vintage short DDT on the floor finally got the upper hand on Aleister Black here. And Aleister Black, he's an enigmatic figure. Muay Thai, kickboxing background. Never really know what he's thinking, what his, you know, plans are, what his goals are. Just know that he's a threat, and that black mask can come out of nowhere and take you down. He's one of the quickest and best strikers in all of sports entertainment, wrestling, all of WWE for sure. So Miz has got to watch out for those, as Jim Ross would say, educated feet. And the quickness paying off for Aleister Black. Springboard moonsault, taking out the Miz. Aleister staying on the, just throws him to the floor from the top rope. Doesn't even do a move, just tosses him out. It was nicely done. Ascending the ropes. Oh, but misses the elbow drop as Miz jumps up on the apron just in the nick of time to get away from it. But Aleister Black, so quick and so resilient, bounced back and has already got the advantage on the Miz again. Oh, Miz counters with a power slam. But, oh, you just can't counter the speed of Aleister Black. Aleister now attacking the limbs of the Miz. The Miz not loving being overlooked and underappreciated. That's kind of been his thing since day one here. There's always been a stigma on the Miz. No matter what he achieves, no matter what he accomplishes, there's always been the stigma that he was a reality dude that came here. And it's like, you look at, there's a handful of people that have come from other fields of entertainment. Now, I'm not talking about athletes, as Aleister goes for a pin here, as he hit that black mask, and it's just all over it like that. Well, I can't even finish my story on the Miz. Aleister Black, it should be Aleister Black. We got to get on our teleprompter guy. Made that mistake last time. We had to fix that up. But Aleister Black here victorious tonight over the Miz as he stares into our souls. Now we shift gears to a men's Money in the Bank qualifying match as Damien Priest rushes the ring. LA Knight catches him, and before the bell can even ring, these two are getting off to a brawl. Referee separating them so we can get this match properly underway. 3 weeks ago, oh, nice super kick from Damien Priest. 3 weeks ago, we had a bunch of people in the back clamoring for a United States Championship match. And Damien Priest and LA Knight were there. The Miz was also in the conversation. And then R-Truth, who thought it was for the 24/7 championship, got involved as well, which resulted in a tag team contenders match. Damien Priest and LA Knight took on Awesome Truth, The Miz and R-Truth, and the winning team would then go on to face Shinsuke Nakamura in a triple threat match the following week on Smackdown, which was 2 weeks ago. So both of these men, they won their match, but it kind of broke down. There was some miscommunication. There were some accidental blows between the two of them, as LA Knight takes the advantage here on the floor. Yeah. Playing up to the crowd as he always does. Gets his stuff in. But LA Knight and Damien Priest went on to face Shinsuke Nakamura, but neither one of them were victorious. The tensions have continued to build between the two of them. And so now here we are, dual purpose match, trying to settle whatever beef these two have with each other in this match, but also putting higher stakes on the line, as whoever wins this match here tonight will advance to the men's Money in the Bank ladder match a week from tomorrow. Or a week from Sunday, I should say, not tomorrow. LA Knight still with the advantage. Damien Priest pulling out those super kicks left and right, but not enough to keep LA Knight down. Oh, countered by Damien Priest though. But LA Knight catches him as he comes back in the ring. Big slam. Takes down the big man. Going for the elbow here. Thought he might be going for that megastar elbow. Goes for a fist drop instead. Changing up the pace is LA Knight. Slowing it down. More methodical. Oh, big shot. And a rebound from Damien Priest as the action goes back and forth between these two. Oh, springboard misses by Damien Priest. LA Knight out of the way. Takes advantage with a stomp. Now he's got the big man in the corner. Damien Priest not going to sit there and take it though. Flapjack takes down LA Knight. Goes for the cover. His foot's technically in the rope. Referee didn't see it. But it is a kick out at 1. Now Damien Priest returns the favor. These two men's paths have crossed before, and it's kind of a professional jealousy, I think, kind of thing. The one-upsmanship. They're just in each other's way kind of thing, and then you know how it goes. Tensions broil. You're in a tag team match you don't necessarily want because you're going after singles gold, and you know, tempers flare. Knight goes for a cover, gets a 1 count. And that's just kind of what happened, and it kind of built from there. Some, you know, mouthing back and forth. And now we find ourselves here. But only one of these men will advance to Money in the Bank. Only one of these men will have a shot at that briefcase that contains a contract to cash in on a world champion anytime, any place they want. LA Knight fighting out of the fireman's carry. Big suplex. Takes Damien Priest down, goes for the cover. 2 count, out at the 2, yep. Counter by Priest as the action continues to just go back and forth. Neither one of these men can keep the advantage. Such an even fight here. LA Knight sends Priest to the floor though. Is he about to fly? LA Knight Through the ropes, dropkick. Takes down Priest. LA Knight feeling himself here tonight. Oh, but Damien Priest has other ideas. Sends him into the steel steps. And Priest all alone in the middle of the ring. LA Knight unimpressed. Slowly marches back into the ring. Gets caught immediately. Oh, but counters out. Now attacking the leg of Damien Priest. Just tit for tat here through this entire match. But LA Knight wisely continuing to attack the limb of Damien Priest. Who is going to advance to Money in the Bank? Who will get bragging rights in this match as well? Who's going to come out on top? Only time will tell. Right now, it could go either way. They are dead even. But at the moment, LA Knight in complete control. Breaking the count so he can come out to the floor and dole out more damage to Damien Priest. Oh, tries to send him into the barricade. Priest stops himself. But LA Knight still able to capitalize with an air raid crash. I think LA Knight's feeling like this one might be nearing the end. Oh, but Priest, other ideas as he fights back. See, he's taking LA Knight somewhere. Oh, sends him back into the ring. Don't want to draw. Oh, LA Knight might be going for the count out. No, he breaks it out. Goes back outside. Doesn't want to win it that way. Gotta respect that. Back into the steel stairs. Well, I guess he was returning it because it was LA Knight that went into the steps the first time. Now into the barricade. Well, LA Knight trying to take this to take this fight out to the crowd. Just threatening him. I think he's trying to lure Priest in, but Priest is having nothing of it. He's just chilling on the barricade. So LA Knight says, okay, I'll acquiesce. I'll just throw you on it. Interesting outcome there. And now LA Knight seems to have the edge. Now he's trying to send him into the crowd. Just continues to damage Damien Priest on that barricade. LA Knight determined to fight amongst the people for some reason, but Priest is having none of it. Breaking up the count once again. Now Priest charging in and gets caught with a drop kick. Priest starting to make some mistakes here. LA Knight says, okay, let's try over here. Oh, Priest looks hurt. Might have broke his nose. With that shot on the barricade that time. Now he finally gets Priest into the crowd and then goes into the ring. And had to break up the count. They were up to a 6. Now LA Knight follows him out. Fights amongst the WWE universe here. He's got to be careful. Because if this is a draw, I don't know that... I would assume that neither man would advance to Money in the Bank. So we're already up to a 6 count. Just got to be wary of the count out. Maybe that's what LA Knight's going for. Maybe he's trying to get a count out. Dangerous here. We are very close to a count out here. Up to a 9 count, and both men are outside, and they did, in fact, get counted out. This is a draw. We're going to have to wait to get official word on what exactly is going to happen now. Bianca Belair is back. She looks furious. She's the first one out to the ring for our main event here tonight, which is that Fatal 4-Way women's qualifying match for the women's Money in the Bank ladder match that we were supposed to have at the onset of the show. But instead, Iyo Sky blindsided Bianca Belair at the start of SmackDown tonight, attacking her, putting her through an announce table, moonsaulting her through the table. But Bianca Belair, she's hurt, but she's here and she's ready to compete. As is this woman, the Women's United States Champion, who tried to get out of this match entirely, tried to get Post Malone, who she called Mr. Postman, to just award her the victory because Bianca was hurt and they shouldn't have the match. But she will have to compete, much to her chagrin. Now, as far as Damien Priest and LA Knight go, we are trying to get word on what exactly is going to happen as Piper Niven makes her way to the ring. She said she would win this match at all costs, even if she has to go through Chelsea Green to do it. And here we go. Bianca attacks Chelsea Green. Piper attacks Michin. There's history there. Alright, I am getting word, and I want to pay attention to this match. Piper Niven has Bianca in her clutches and slams her hard down on her back. And now Piper Niven has attacked Chelsea Green. Delivers that same slam to her quote-unquote bestie in the middle of the ring. So I'm receiving word that we are going to have one more qualifying match here on SmackDown next week to determine who will advance to Money in the Bank for the men's ladder match. Damien Priest and LA Knight will not be in the ladder match. They have been disqualified because it was a double count out, so they will not, neither man will get another shot. They won't get another shot at Money in the Bank. We'll find out their fate next week, what's going to happen with them. But they will not get another shot to be in the Money in the Bank ladder match. We have another qualifier on NXT coming up next week. But now we have added a brand new Fatal 4-Way. As Chelsea Green, about to fly outside, takes down Bianca Belair. Now is searching under the ring for weapons. We'll have the participants of that Fatal 4-Way in just a bit. Management trying to finalize the participants. So this was unscheduled. We were not supposed to have any more qualifying matches after tonight on SmackDown. But because of the outcome of Damien Priest and LA Knight, powers that be have determined that 4 other individuals are going to get a shot to qualify. Oh, sledgehammer to the gut of Bianca Belair, and Michin tries to go for Chelsea as well. Chelsea fights off Piper, sends her into the barricade. Chelsea and her secret Hervis breaking down here. Bianca totally misses that dive, hits her head hard on the barricade. Chelsea dives on top of Piper Niven. It is every woman for themselves. Only one is going to advance the Money in the Bank. And you have to wonder if the damage that Bianca Belair suffered at the beginning of the show is going to affect her chances in this match. She is a step off. She's missing things that she normally wouldn't miss. She's missing dives. She's missing punches. She's just not quite on her game. Understandably so. But Chelsea, surprisingly, is very much on her game with a destroyer on Michin. Takes her down, but Bianca with the spear on Piper goes for the cover to Chelsea, but Bianca is there to break it up. Piper rolls out to the floor as Bianca Belair pump handle backbreaker on Chelsea Green as she goes for the cover. Just a 1 count. Now Michin attacking Bianca as Chelsea recovers on the floor. Bianca out there to join her. Oh, and now Chelsea talking trash to Bianca. Michin and Piper rekindling their rivalry in the middle of the ring. Michin with a pin. Chelsea trying to get in to break it up. Thankfully for her, Piper kicked out. Now Chelsea taking the fight to Michin. Lots of history between those two. Oh, but Piper catches her. Oh, wow. She really will do anything to take out everyone in this match to win. Sends Chelsea into Bianca. Now the two strongest women in this match, Bianca and Piper, both attacking Chelsea. Now they're facing each other. Counters into a DDT, taking down Piper. And Chelsea right there to take Bianca down, and Michin in to throw some kicks Chelsea's way. Bianca out of the way of that knee tremble as Piper goes for a cover. Almost got it while Bianca was distracted, showing off her power. Oh, wow. Piper just clocked Chelsea Green over the back of the head with a kendo stick. This is the woman she's supposed to protect. And look at the power display by Bianca on Piper. Niven goes for the cover. This could be all over. Michin in to break it up. Now all four women back in the ring as Chelsea takes out her aggression on her secret Hervis leader, Piper Niven. Glam slam by Bianca Belair on Chelsea Green, goes for the cover. Piper in to break it up though. Not to save Chelsea, but to save the match for herself, undoubtedly. She takes down Bianca with a massive headbutt. Blocks the sledgehammer by Michin. And now Piper Niven stands alone. Goes for a cover, but there's Bianca. Oh, massive slam, massive suplex on Piper Niven by Bianca. Just strength out of this world by the EST. Oh, nicely done. Waits for Chelsea to backflip out of that move and then just nails Piper and Chelsea over the head with that kendo stick. Thought we were about to get a double team by Chelsea and Michin. That would have been interesting. And two of those women do not like each other at all. Years and years of history going back to TNA between these two. Now Piper looking to take out her employer. One. Oh, but Michin bounces up and breaks up the pin. This one is any woman's game. Nice kick combination by Michin. Oh, unpretty her on Michin. Takes her out. Bianca wearing Piper out with a kendo stick, and now it saves one for Chelsea as well, and gifts one to Michin to complete the trifecta. Back to Chelsea, smashes it over her head. Going for the KOD on Chelsea Green. Nails it. Will she go for the cover? Yes, she will. 1, 2, and Michin and Piper back in the ring to break it up. Eat defeat on Piper Niven. Bianca immediately there. Now we have gotten word we can announce the 4 competitors for the Fatal 4-Way men's qualifying match for Money in the Bank next week on SmackDown. It will be Kevin Owens, Braun Strowman, Randy Orton, and Jacob Fatu. One of those 4 men will be taking the spot that would have been Damien Priest or LA Knights. What a blockbuster announcement for next week. What a match that's going to be. Between those 4 men. Jacob Fatu and Braun Strowman have history. Randy Orton and Kevin Owens have history. All 4 of these men, dominant forces in the middle of that ring. This is going to be one heck of a main event next week on SmackDown. So this episode of SmackDown this week, we finish the show with a women's Fatal 4-Way qualifying match for Money in the Bank. And next week, the go-home show before Money in the Bank, we end with a men's Fatal 4-Way match as Bianca Belair just hit nothing but air and floor with that dive out of the ring. Now, Chelsea going for a destroyer, taking out Bianca on the floor. Oh my God. As Michin fires away. Oh, and sets her up for a pump kick by Chelsea Green. A little double team by Chelsea and Michin there. Chelsea, the only one standing now. Standing tall with a chair, attacking Bianca, but Bianca up and countering. Bringing the attack to both Chelsea and Michin. Now Michin sends Bianca into the barricade. I think she just tripped over the chair there. Chelsea gets thrown into the ring. Bianca gets thrown at the ring. Piper and Bianca on the outside. Michin deadlifting Chelsea Green. Gut wrench suplex. Now all 4 women have made their way back into the ring, which is littered with debris and weapons. KOD, that's the second KOD on Chelsea Green. She is pinned. Somehow, some way, Chelsea Green just kicked out of the KOD. Piper Niven with the cover. Bianca breaks it up. It was like 3 9/10. And then Chelsea kicked out. The KOD. Second KOD of the match. I don't know how in the world Chelsea Green kicked out of that. Michin and Chelsea on the outside. Chelsea sliding back in. Catches Bianca with a kick. Now attacking Piper. As Bianca at the mercy of Chelsea Green. Oh, but counter sends her into the turnbuckle. Michin and Bianca fighting it out. Piper regrouping on the outside. Piper showing she's not done yet. But Bianca is out of it in the middle of the ring. She's dazed and confused. Oh, guillotine choke by Michin on Piper. Bianca there to break it up, though. What an intense match this has turned out to be. Bianca Belair getting that brutal, vicious attack by Iyo Sky at the beginning of the show and still hanging in this match and still delivering KODs and power moves. Still been a little off her game. Missed a lot of shots. She is definitely feeling it, but she's still got as much of a chance as anybody else. The referee just ate a boot from Michin. Unintentional to be sure. Oh my God. A throwaway powerbomb by Bianca on Piper. But then Bianca just ate defeat. Kicks out of it though. Chelsea Green in to break it up, but didn't need to, but just got speared out of her boots by Bianca Belair. Now Michin, another deadlift gut wrench suplex coming up on Chelsea Green. Piper joining the fray. This is really any woman's game still at this point. Who is going to win? Who's going to be victorious? Another spear takes Chelsea down. Bianca just punishing Chelsea Green throughout the course of this match, but Chelsea just will not stay down. And that's what Post Malone was talking about. It's like she tries to take the shortcuts, but a woman can fight. Now Michin stands alone with a kendo stick in hand. Oh, but Chelsea catches her. Piper and Bianca outside the ring. Unpretty her. Goes for the cover. Bianca rushing to the ring. 1, 2. No, not even a 2 count because Bianca was there to break it up. It was almost over right there. Had Bianca not turned around and saw the pinfall, Chelsea Green would have advanced to Money in the Bank. Going for another destroyer. No, countered this time by Bianca Belair. She's had enough of that. But a third KOD on Chelsea Green, followed by a moonsault. Is she going to cover? No, she goes for Michin, but gets shoved off. Now she's got Michin. Stalling suplex. Oh, she's going to do the power lifts here. Piper waiting to choose her spot, though. Oh, but she attacks Chelsea instead. Now the 2 strong women up. Bianca's got Piper in the corner. Oh, she's lifted her to the top. Oh, my God, what strength. She is just military press slam. Piper Niven. After everything she's been through, Bianca Belair just pulling off power moves like this, she could very well win this. The referee just ate a sledgehammer, I think, or a kendo stick or something. It was meant for Chelsea. It hit the referee. Charles Robinson getting put through it tonight. Now more deadlifts. Bianca just showing no matter what you do to her, she's going to keep coming. I mean, just at this stage of this match, after everything they've been through, for her to be pulling off power moves like that is just impressive. Piper catches her with a DDT, though. Now Piper has Chelsea in her clutches. Boss woman slam. Piper stalking her prey, which is her employer. Takes her down in a short power bomb. Just yanks her across the ring by her leg. Now Piper out on the floor. Chelsea down on the mat. Russian leg sweep takes Bianca Belair down. Oh, but a spear takes the wind out of Michin. Oh, sledgehammer to the gut. I think she was setting Michin up for a KOD. Goes for the cover. Where's Michin? Kicks out, or maybe Michin broke it up. I'm not exactly sure. Now Chelsea alone in the ring with Piper Niven, as Michin gets speared out of her boots by Bianca Belair. Unpretty her on Piper Niven by Chelsea Green, but Bianca there to pick up the scraps. Grabs Chelsea Green for a 4th KOD. Quickly goes for the cover, but Michin runs around the long way to break it up. That would have been all over. Springboard DDT takes down Bianca Belair, and Michin has a shot here. Going for a crossbow. Michin and Chelsea squaring off. As Piper comes back in. And now it's Chelsea and Piper, the last women standing. But now Bianca is making it to her feet as well. But Chelsea right there. Counters by Bianca. This is down to the wire here. I don't know who's going to win this. This could go any way. These women are showing how resilient they are and how bad they want this opportunity. Women's United States champion pulling the hair out of Bianca Belair there. But counter for counter for counter here. Oh, Bianca didn't like that. Fire back with a forearm shot. Piper going for a cover on Michin. Kick out. The last second. That would have been the perfect spot for them because Bianca had her back. She didn't realize what was going on. Chelsea down and out. Piper with a with a kendo stick, but Bianca takes her down. Michin on the apron. Chelsea Green down. Oh, the hair whip across Piper, but she gets chop blocked. And there's Chelsea with a destroyer picking up the scraps. Chelsea and Michin, the only ones in the ring. But Bianca's in to break it up. Thought that was it. Bianca's not going to let Chelsea have this. Every time Chelsea's had a leg up, Bianca's been right there. Oh, Bianca fell short. Piper dodged out of the way, fell flat on her face. Michin goes for the kendo stick again, but Piper is there to take her out. Chelsea Green back on her feet, outside the ring, waiting to pick her spot, it looks like. Bianca waiting to hit a KOD on Piper, but instead she gets to unpretty her. Goes for the cover. Piper is out on her feet, or is she just letting her have it? I think she was going to let her have it, but Michin was not. So many near finishes in this match. I thought it was all over right there. I thought Piper had changed her tune and was going to let Chelsea have it. Now Michin and Chelsea alone in the ring. Big elbow strike. Goes down for the cover. Piper and Bianca down. Chelsea Green pulls it off. Chelsea Green is your winner here tonight. Pins Michin. And Chelsea Green advances to Money in the Bank. What a showing for the Women's United States Champion, who could very well be Miss Money in the Bank.